Hi, my name is Carly, and I'm going to read from the beginning of my story, The Biggest Drill. During high school, Missy worked part-time at Gino's Pizzeria, but the summer after she graduated, the manager promoted her to a full-time position. She got a new red t-shirt with Gino's stamped across the chest in white letters, and most days she wore a red bandana over her hair to match. The guys from Connolly Carpentry showed up in July. That first time, Missy watched them emerge from the Catholic church across the street and point to Gino's. One man shoved open the door with his shoulder, and the shop filled instantly with their laughter and complaints. "Christ, it's hot in here." "You're telling me," said Missy. "What can I get you?" "A cold beer, for the love of God." The voice that answered was husky but high-pitched, with a thick Jersey accent. Missy looked for its owner and was surprised to see a woman on their crew. Or something like a woman, anyhow. Her hair was dark and curly, like Missy's, but she kept it tucked under a Yankees cap instead of a bandana. She was short and broad, and the outline of a sports bra showed through her company t-shirt. She spoke like she was throwing something. "Drill bit, you better hope the foreman doesn't catch you with a beer," said one of the carpenters, bumping her with his elbow. He was a doughy blonde guy with translucent eyelashes. Drillbit's face split with a conspiratorial smile. "He won't know if you don't tell him." "He's tired of your shit," mumbled another carpenter. He looked the oldest, perhaps because of his bald, pink head. The crew sat on stools at the plastic counter and called for 5 beers and 2 pepperoni pies, then ripped into one another until their pizzas arrived. The guys were so big and the stools were so small that they looked like top-heavy beige flamingos suspended on one leg. As Missy set their pizzas on the counter, redolent of hot oil and oregano, she said, "I haven't seen you all before. Are you new in town?" "We're here on a job refinishing the pews in that church," said the blonde carpenter. "That one across the street?" Missy pointed. He nodded. "What's wrong with the pews?" "Nothing's wrong," the blonde carpenter replied. "They just need a new coat of stain." "I'm glad we're refinishing, not replacing them," Drillbit added. "Under all that wear, they're solid maple." "You won't be so glad after a full day of scrubbing seats," said the bald carpenter. He looked at Missy and winked. "She's an apprentice, so she gets the shit jobs." "Thanks for that," said Drillbit, rolling her eyes. To change the subject, Missy asked, "Is Drillbit a nickname?" Drillbit lifted a slice of the pan, stretching ropes of mozzarella until they snapped. "Of course it is." Having separated her slice from the pie, Drillbit squinted at Missy's name tag. "Is Missy a nickname?" "No, that's actually my name." "Why do they call you Drillbit?" The bald carpenter threw an arm around Drillbit's shoulders and grinned. "It's 'cause she's little, but she's got the biggest drill in the crew." Drillbit ducked out of his grasp and rested her elbow on the counter. Missy caught her eye and Drillbit shrugged. The crew teased Missy, describing the potency of that enormous drill. With a tool like that, they assured her, Drillbit could screw anything. Missy played innocent, asking them if it was difficult to refinish furniture and how long it would take. They said they didn't expect this job to take longer than a week. For a while, Drillbit said nothing, just smiled as Missy danced around their innuendos with practiced expertise. Under her eyes, Missy felt elegant and in the know. If there was any danger here, it came from herself and not the 5 large men she served. They finished eating within 20 minutes and left a big tip. Drillbit was the last one out the door, and as she left, she said, "My real name is Casey, in case you wanted to know."